Hey, how are you guys doing? Yeah, I'm still working in this closet. I'm working though, trying to get it done. I don't think I'll get both bathrooms done like I thought today, but I wanted to sit here and something was running around in my head, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. At this point in the closet, in the bathroom paints, I'm uh, I'm thinking about the word try. I want to try to do this. I want to try to do that, or you go out and you do something and it didn't work out. And you say, well, I tried. I tried. And then you just stop. I've been trying to get this house done for a long time. And the thing about trying, see, that's a real hard word to use. It's hard on you, you know? It makes your life so much harder. You see, when you say you try, or you tried, or you're gonna try, just in that word try, you're setting yourself up. You really are. You're setting yourself up with an excuse to stop and not do what you were doing. Now, when I guess the best way I could say it is try to take a piece of paper or a pencil and give that paper or pencil to your friend and tell him to drop it. And then tell yourself you're going to try to catch it. Well, when he drops it, you're going to try to catch it. Okay, what's that all about? Because when it's all said and done, you either caught it or you didn't catch it. There's no try to it. There's no try in the final results. And when you use the word try or I'm trying or I tried, I'm gonna try, you're always leaving yourself a way to get out of it. A way to get out of doing it again and again and again until you get it right or until you get it done. Now, there's some things that people can't do. I can't fly. I can't jump off a cliff and fly. That's not gonna work. But if I jumped off a cliff with a jetpack, I could fly. You see? So me alone jumping off a cliff trying to fly, well, it's not gonna be very successful. So when you try something, you really got to look at it this way. I'm gonna do this. I'm either gonna be successful at it or I'm not. And to what degree of success you want to qualify. Maybe you paint these walls, and when the light hits it right, you see all kinds of streaks and shine differences. And yeah, you painted the wall. You did. Did you do it well? Not to a painter's eye, but to a normal person's eye. Yeah, you painted the wall. Now, it really matters how you feel about it. It does. Are you happy with the work you've done? Can you ask yourself and analyze the work you've done on that thing you've tried to do and say you were successful? Yeah, if I paint this with the wrong material or in an improper way, I painted the wall. Yeah, I mean I did it, but was I successful to the degree in which I want to be successful at it? And the final results will show that. Final results will tell me that. And then I stand back and I look. Well, I'm unhappy with that, or I'm happy with that. So rather than say you tried, because I didn't try to paint this wall, it's getting painted. There's no doubt about that. But After assessing your attempt, your trying to do it, you're going to come to the conclusion that you are either successful to the degree in which you want to be successful at, or you weren't successful to the degree you want to be successful at. And if you're doing something for someone, in the sense of employment or in the sense of a favor, they're going to have expectations. See, expectations, they can be dangerous things. But what are your expectations? When you do something, did you do it or did you not do it? Because there is no try. You're going to do it or you're not going to do it in accordance with your own expectations or in accordance with the expectations that you're trying to do something for someone, or to the expectations of doing something for yourself or someone else. So instead of trying, instead of saying you're going to try, just say you're going to do it. I may do it good, I may do it bad, poorly, but I'm going to do it. And that way you do it. You get out there and you do something. You get into action. You forward progress your life. And then if you didn't do it to the way you wish you could have done it, that's not about trying. You did it. You just weren't successful at it. And there's nothing wrong with being unsuccessful at things you do. No one can do everything. And there's a lot of people out there who could do things better than you. And some people have different capabilities. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's acceptable for sure. Just assess, did you do it or did you not do it? Yes, did you do it or did you not do it? Assess your final product and then decide, well, I got to do it again. I am unhappy with the outcome of what I've done. Instead of saying, I tried, you just say, well, I did it, but I'm not happy with it. So I'm going to redo it. That's where trying sets you up for failure. Trying allows you to say, I tried, and then walk away and say, I tried. I did the best I could do. I tried. And then you allow that failure in your mind or someone else's mind to get you to stop doing it. And it's not a failure by any means. When you say you try to do something, then it becomes a failure. If the person or you or employer is unhappy with the final outcome, the final product, you say, I tried, which allows you to walk away. But it doesn't make you feel good. So just say, I did it. See, when you walk away because you try, you don't try again. There I go using that word again. You don't do it again. You don't do it over. And when you say, I try, it doesn't give you the drive to do it again if you didn't do it the way you like. I tried. So let me walk away because I could be happy with trying to do something. And that's fine if you want to do that. I, I'm really reassessing my life and I'm really reassessing the way I use my words because words have power. And for years, I've tried to fix this house up. I've tried to get these projects done. I've tried to do a whole lot. And when I was unsuccessful, I stopped because at least I tried. And that's fine. You can live that way if you want. I just can't live that way trying to do things anymore. I have to look at my life and say, I'm going to do this. Like right now, I could say I'm trying to be a YouTuber. But no, I'm going to be a YouTuber. Whether I'm a good YouTuber or a poor YouTuber, whether I'm successful at it or unsuccessful, that's going to be up to my assessment and your assessments as well. Thumbs up, thumbs down, just like it. If you don't want to like it, then don't like it. But make sure you really don't like it. You got to hit that thumbs down an even number of times and really pound it out. So I know you're unhappy with my doing anything, my doing this, because that's what it is. It's about doing something in life. It's not about trying something. It's not about setting yourself up for failure and setting yourself up with an ability to walk away from something that you could have done again. Because the more you do something, the more experienced you become at it, the more knowledgeable you become. If you try something, you're liable to only do it once and say, "Well, I tried," and then take the criticisms and the the assessments of other people's mind or even your own, and just say, "Well, I'm moving on. I'm unsuccessful. I don't feel good about it." Now, if you keep doing something and doing something and doing something and you're not successful at it, or you're not as successful at it as you want to be, then again, there's reassessment. Reassess what you've decided to do. If you decide to do stuff and you're not as successful at it as you wish you would be or could be, then just see what you did wrong. I mean, if it's something you know you can do, you may not know how to do it, you may not have the experience, but you know you can do it, and you know you can do it a lot better. Then that's not about trying. It's a matter of doing or not doing. Like when I get done with this closet right now and I move on into the bathroom and then I stand back and I look and they see things I don't like, I'm going to have to make the choice to say, I got to redo this. It just is not to my standards because this is my house. So it could be to my standards. If I was doing this for someone else, it would have to be to their standards. You can't paint someone's house, have them not like it, and say, "Well, I tried. You got to pay me." No, they're asking you to do something to a certain level. If you did it, you did it. You get paid. If you didn't do it. You got to redo it. You can't just say, "Well, I tried. Pay me anyway." So I'm going to do this bathroom. It's right next to me over here. And I'm going to do this closet. And I'll stand back and I'll look at it and I'll assess. Do I need to do it again or do I not need to do it again? Because I'm not ever going to try anything again. I'm either going to do it or I'm not going to do it. And when I decide to do something, I'm either going to be successful at it or I'm not, to my liking and to the liking of the people who I have to answer to when other people's opinion of what I'm doing holds more weight because of the reason I choose to do it. That's it. There's no more trying in life. You just do it or you don't. And if you get into action and you do something and it isn't successful or it isn't to the standards that's to be expected, you didn't try to do anything. You did it. You just might not have been successful at it. So decide if you want to do it again and be a little more successful because you have experience, you've been able to assess what you've done, what you didn't do right, and correct your behaviors, correct your mannerisms, correct the way you speak, correct whatever needs to be corrected, and then go back at it again. But there should be no more trying. There should always be, I'm into action, and I'm going to do this. To what degree of success I arrive at, well, that will be what it is when it happens. And if it isn't the success that's necessary, then do it again if you choose to. But you won't be trying it again. You'll be doing it again. Well, I hope that helps someone out there. It's trying. It's just an easy way to set yourself up to walk away. And it's okay to walk away. Oh, oh yeah. It's okay to walk away from something you haven't done as successful as someone else who can do it. Just as long as you know you put your best effort into it. And you kept putting your best effort into it until you've assessed, you know, there are other people better at this than me. Or I'm the best at this, or I'm successful enough at this that I could keep doing it and feel good about what you're doing. Because you never really feel good when you walk away from something and say, I tried. And when you see something you've done and you're not happy with it, don't say, I tried and that's what you get. Redo it. Of course, it's going to be a little more work. Life is work, man. It's a whole lot of work just to keep living. I mean, just keep moving on, just to not be stagnant, not to slow yourself down. And it's a whole lot of work. Nothing comes easy in life. In life, it absolutely does not have a goal out to destroy you. It does not have a goal out to make your life better. It's just life. It'll just keep going how it's going to go. It's going to perpetuate pretty consistently. You just have to keep doing it. Well, that's all I got to say. I'm waiting for paint to dry. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And remember, don't leave before the miracle happens. There's always miracles around the corner. Don't get discouraged. Don't just try and give up. Don't just try and stop. You got to try. Don't just try and give up. You got to do it or decide not to do it. And you won't ever know what you can do until you do it. So God bless you and don't leave before the miracle.